Earth signs, hey Earth signs. This week you are most compatible with Libra in regards to money. You may be really calm in your energy this week, maybe in regards to money. 3 p.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow. Whenever you see this message, Earth signs, I'm recording for you on a Wednesday. It is just after 10:40 a.m. as I record for you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what time you're watching, where you're watching from, what you were doing at 10:42 a.m. You know what I'm doing for you, friend. I'm recording for you. And let me know how 3 p.m. plays a role in your day, okay? Earth signs. Wednesdays are the day of Mercury. Mercury is the energy of your communication and self expression, your ability to use your words wisely, okay, or your verbal skills wisely. Um, You'll look nice in the Wednesdays are also a good day for you to reflect on the way you communicate within your relationships. You'll look nice in the color pink, or the color pink may appear in your day. Pink is the energy of unconditional love. It is your balance between your spiritual and material beliefs. Your good luck number for today is the number 16 or 61, which reduces down to a 7. Sevens are the energy of self mastery, the highest point, God, spiritual growth, divine order. Lucky number 7, right? So, hey, hi, hello, Earth signs. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energies this week. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Earth signs, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Earth signs. So we're going to take a quick look at your money, career, and finances for the week. We'll see the energy, the overall energy around your money. We'll see what's causing the energy, how you appear or may be impacted by the energy, and then the outcome. And I'll timestamp in the comments your individual signs if you are not interested in the other signs or the horoscope or the shuffling or my rambling. Earth signs, if this is your first time watching, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I do have the balcony door slightly ajar, just a little bit this morning. It's still pretty early, so we shouldn't have any interruptions. But fair warning, there is a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony, so sometimes we can hear outside noise. So, birds, ducks, geese. I hope that doesn't bother you. So, let's see, Earth signs, what we have this week in your overall energy around your money. So, treasure says worry free finances. You'll have money in reserve. It says excess. For career, it says an executive position, a sales position, a planning position, or you have a hidden talent. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have heart. And heart says emotional spending, joint finances, having support, it's a counselor or guidance, having a job you love. Okay, so treasure and heart. It's like feels a little bittersweet. But let's see. Joint finances. Let's see. Emotional spending, maybe not. So what's causing this energy? Let's look at the overall energy and then we'll do the individual. So what's the overall energy? What's causing this energy? Treasure, worry-free finances, money in reserve. Like, I don't need any more. This is it. I'm good with treasure and heart. So the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands has put in a lot of work by themselves, right? A little beat up, a little tired and exhausted, but almost at the ending point. Okay. So let's see, Taurus. What's what's causing this energy for you this week? Treasure, finances, money in reserve, worry-free finances, sales positions, executive positions, being supported, having a job you love. So the Empress, nice Taurus, Venus. Okay, now that's funny because Venus would be the worry-free finances. Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus would actually be the opposite, right? But that's good. It didn't come out in reverse, although either way, the Five of Pentacles, which is the Empress, which is Venus and Taurus. I'm sorry, I said the Empress. The Five of Pentacles is Venus and Taurus. And although the Five of Pentacles may be a little uncomfortable for most people, it being your natural energy, Taurus, is easy for you. But it's the Empress. So I feel like you're good. Worry-free finances. I also feel like maybe you are pampering yourself, maybe overspending on your appearance, emotional spending. The Empress. Okay, let's see. The Nine of Wands. Or you could just be pampering yourself after you've kind of been exhausted and tired and you just want to, glam up. I just want to feel better. I don't want to be the Nine of Wands every day. I work hard, but I want to take off my hard working clothes and I want to put on a dress. I want to look pretty. I want to look nice. The Fool, doing something new. Yeah, I feel like you're changing your appearance. I feel like you're spending a lot of money on your appearance this week, this weekend. The Ace of Swords, victory and success. So so you have the Ace of Swords, but then it's followed by the Three of Swords, Taurus. So it's almost like you take the risk, right? The Ace of Swords is victory. It goes well, but I feel like maybe you don't like it. Or with the Eight of Wands right here, the next energy, or it could be maybe you post a picture and you get a lot of negative feedback, the Three of Swords. Or maybe not a lot of negative. Well, the Eight of Wands would be a lot that comes in quickly. I don't know. Something here is taking you aback, Taurus, okay? You're not feeling it. Let's see. Let's look at the Three of Swords really quickly. What's the Three of Swords about? It definitely feels like someone hurts your feelings. Like someone says something about your appearance and it hurts your feelings. So the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is change, it's transition. We already said that. You're going from the Nine of Wands to the Empress. It's definitely something new with the Fool. Like I said, I feel like it goes well. But the Three of Swords, Six of Swords, that's 9 swords, right? That's the anxiety. The Six of Swords, transitioning, changing. It's actually moving. Traditionally or typically it should be the energy of someone who's moving forward in a healing energy. But you're not the Six of Swords until you're the Five of Swords. So whatever happens between the Three of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords, because we don't see the 4 or the 5. The Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're just gonna leave. You're not gonna pay for it. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you don't like it. The Temperance. I feel like maybe you tried to tell them you were really patient. I feel like maybe someone else maybe took over and started Like, say you were getting your nails done and you didn't like them, so somebody else stepped in. You didn't like what the first person was doing. I feel like you're still not going to pay for it. You don't like it. I feel like you're just going to leave. Yeah, look at that. The tower. And the tower, I was pulling, I think I pulled the Four of Pentacles and the Temperance from the bottom, but this tower is at the top. I feel like you're just going to leave, Taurus. So, friend, if you are, planning on pampering yourself, or you've, planned to spend a lot of money on your appearance, because I think you are. It says emotional spending. I feel like you are spending a lot of money on your appearance here, and I feel like it goes well, but something about it you don't like. I feel like something's going to hurt your feelings. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like something about it, the Three of Swords, you don't like it, and it's bothering you emotionally, right? This Three of Swords is a little difficult. Not like any other Three of Swords you usually see. This Three of Swords actually stings a bit, right? Usually when you're in the Three of Swords, it's like it hurts, but then you see the Four of Swords, the person in the Three of Swords heals from it. They can sit with what happened, with what has happened, but we don't see the Four of Swords. We go straight to the Six of Swords. I feel like you're very bothered by it, and you're just going to leave. Four of Pentacles, and you're not going to pay. Tower. So double check who you're booked with. Look at their reviews, Taurus. Yeah, you hear the car horn. Look at the reviews, friend, okay? And check to make sure that those reviews are from actually real people, because, a lot of stuff is AI these days. You really can't believe anything that you see online. I would actually go to the salon, go to the shop, go there and see them physically doing other people's work, See what it looked like, what's going on the inside. So let's see. Virgo, my friends, what do we have for you, Virgo? I'm not sure if I said it, but you guys will be individually time-stamped in the comments as well. So let's see. Virgo, the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is has a little anxious, right? A little worried. So you could have a little worry about your money this week. You have Treasure here, where it's supposed to be worry-free finances, but something is bothering you just a little bit. The Four of Cups is not major, Virgo. The heart says emotional spending again. So it could be something here with your emotions. Maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money, maybe for the holidays, or it's something that you don't want to buy. You're worried about how much money you're going to spend, or worried about, where you're going to get the money from. Something like that. The Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. You got it, friend. You okay? It says worry-free finances. You are the Queen of Pentacles, which is your natural energy. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Not only do you have it, but you got it with a spouse too, friend. You have support, a partner. Yep. What? The Six of Pentacles. You have the support, friend. Okay. All right. The Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Six of Pentacles is the support. The Nine of Pentacles is still your natural, on this side, still your natural energy, right? And although I feel like there's some sort of maybe gathering or celebration, maybe you're having dinner or a party or a gathering at your house, and you're still, even though you have support, you still have to foot majority of the expenses. Maybe that's what you're worried about. But again, you still have a lot. Look at this. You have the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Virgo, don't play with me, friend. Don't act like you broke. You got it. It says worry-free finances. You have money in reserve. You got money in the bank. Shorty, what you drank? Is that what it go? I mean, is that how it go? Is that what he said? Don't play with me, Virgo. I don't know if Lil Scrappy's a Virgo. Six of Wands. Victory, success. I'm not sure why you worried. It's just a little worry though. The Four of Cups, Virgo. You have all this money, help, support, finances around you. The Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, Virgo. You just worry for no reason, friend. Let's get one more. I don't know why you worried, friend. Let's get me one more on this Four of Cups and see what is. Why you sad? You're just a little. It feels like you're just a little sad. Oh, I don't want to say that. The Hanged Man. Ah, crap. I didn't want to say that. And then the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. So it's not our business, right? I feel like there's just a lot on your mind while your money is your money is fine. Your finances are absolutely worry free. There's something else here that's just a little bothering you a little bit. The Hangman is a traitor, someone who's done something pretty dang bad, right? The Five of Swords is an act of revenge. It is, someone who's mean, a bully. They are doing whatever is necessary to get what they want. The Ten of Swords, is a ending to a difficult situation, and then it's connected to the Five of Wands. So it could just be something with this time of year. I don't. I feel like your money is fine, Virgo, but there's something here in your emotions, maybe with, the time of year and the spending, something that happened that you could be thinking about just a little bit. So we'll leave this one here for now. Well, I still need to do Capricorn. Virgo, I'm sorry. I was trying to hurry up and hop out of that energy, friend, because it feels heavy. I can't lie. The Hanged Man and the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords is a little too heavy for my energy this morning. I'm drinking tea, friend. I'm up. So let's see. Capricorn. Big, big hugs, Virgo. Okay. Big, big hugs. Big, big hugs. Big, big hugs. Whatever it is, that you're thinking about, or it's in your mind, it's in your thoughts, it's weighing on your heart. So big, big hugs, friend. Okay. Let's see. Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn. So treasure, money in reserve, worry-free finances, having excess. This feels like the devil to me, okay? Your money is going to be okay. All right. But we still have this emotional spending with the heart energy, joint finances, or having a job that you love, feeling supported. Let's see, Capricorn, my friends. I feel like we got all the energy pulled out. I think I want to put some of this energy back, right? Because that's not fair. Capricorn, you wouldn't get any pentacles because Virgo got them all. Let's see. Let's put some of this energy back. I mean, I could still tell you, friend, without it, but I'm just saying. That was almost half the deck. Let's see. Let's shuffle these up a little bit. Money and reserve. Capricorn, I do a good job with time stamping, so you'll have a time stamp where you can go straight to where I pull your first card. So let's see, Capricorn. What do you have, my friend? The Nine of Wands is that energy of feeling a little exhausted, a little beat up, having to do all the work by yourself. But your money's good. Worry-free finances. So, yeah, the King of Cups, very emotionally balanced. You said, I won't be emotionally spending this year or this week or today, okay? The King of Cups is very balanced in their emotions. Scorpio and Libra energy. Very balanced in their emotions. Very kind, very nurturing, very giving. We like the King of Cups, Capricorn. I like you in the King of Cups energy. Yeah, look at this. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Balanced. You said I can give nice gifts, but I'm not emotionally spending. Very balanced. The Three of Swords. Oh no. Something. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, the High Priestess. The Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the High Priestess. So there's something here in your thoughts, in the secret, the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn, what's the Three of Swords about? Let's see. What's the Three of Swords about? Something, I feel like something with your family life, your home life, like your immediate family. Something is, but what's the Three of Swords? So the Chariot, are you moving or you're having to move? The Wheel of Fortune, it's really good. Maybe you're just not saying anything. But why are you sad about it? It looks really good. The energy looks good around the move. The Ten of Cups. Your family. Chariot is powerful movement forward. Yeah, look at this. The Fool, it's a new beginning, a new opportunity. It's a fresh start. We like the Fool. The Two of Wands, it's well planned. You've planned this out. You've thought about it. You've reflected on it. You've made a good decision here. The Two of Wands is a good decision. It's followed by the victory and success. It comes after the Eight of Wands. You had the idea. The Two of Wands is you reflecting on where you are, what you've endured to be where you are, and where you're going. You're very clear on where you're going. The Chariot, Capricorn. I'm not sure why you're sad. It's the High Priestess, so it's not my business. I won't push. It's the High Priestess. It's not our business. Let's see. Let's get one more in your overall energy. It looks good. You look very balanced in your money and your emotions this week. Again, you're not emotionally spending. You're very balanced. Like, I can give really good gifts without having to break my pockets. If you are, celebrating the holidays or whatever it is that you do with your money, however you choose to spend your money, if this has absolutely nothing to do with holiday spending, right? It's just your normal day-to-day activities, and you're saying, I'm very balanced. I can provide food for my family without, going bankrupt. I mean, it might be a little task. In the Nine of Wands, you're a little beat up trying to do so, But, you're very balanced in however you make your money decisions this week, Capricorn. So the Five of Swords, revenge, right? Someone who is the Nine of Swords. I said that I wasn't the Four of Wands, that I wasn't going to push. And I feel like I am now. Because the Four of Wands, again, is your home life and culture, along with this Ten of Cups. I feel like there's something that's going on around your home life. The Five of Swords is something that is intentional. Someone could be intentionally doing something, or maybe something was intentionally done, and that's why you're moving. But either way, the move looks very, even if it's not an unexpected move, even if someone has acted in a very vindictive way. The Five of Swords is very vindictive behavior, right? It's someone who, they're in the energy of revenge. They want to get their lick back. And so I feel like even if that is what has happened here, I feel like you had already been contemplating moving anyway. The energy around it is looks amazing. So the three of swords is a small energy anyway. It's a small emotional hurt. Someone has hurt your feelings. That's the three of swords. Your feeling is hurt. Someone has said something to you that is usually true. That's why it hurts your feeling. Things that's not true don't hurt your feelings, right? So usually someone has said something to you that's true, three of swords. And then you have to go into four of swords to kind of sit with that truth, accept it, deal with it, and move on. Three of swords, two, three, and four of swords, Libra's energy. And you have the five of swords and the three of swords. We don't see the four of swords, we see the five of swords, but we move out of the Libra energy when we go into the five of swords to Aquarius. And Aquarius is just a little bit meaner than Libra. Libra is fair, the sign of justice. Aquarius is revenge. And then I can move on. Six of swords. Notice how the Libra energy is the three of swords. Oh, let me sit with the truth. The four of swords. I move on from it. Aquarius is no, I get my lick back and then I move on. So whatever this is that has happened around your home life, I would say not to feel so sad about it. Capricorn, the energy looks amazing. You have the chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, right? These are all energies of things going in your favor. When the Wheel of Fortune spins, I can't tell you what side of the wheel you're on, but you know what side of the wheel you're on. So traditionally, the Wheel of Fortune would be a positive shift in the energy. So if you have been at the bottom and you're a little down, you'll be at the top now, which makes sense because we start out with the Nine of Wands, which is feeling a little beat up but balanced, right? King of Pentacles, King of Cups. So let's get one more on this revenge, because the Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like whatever this is that someone is doing intentionally around your home and your stability. Let's see. Oh, well then. Let's see. So over here, I think this one fell first. So it's the Seven of Wands, which is the energy of having to stand up for yourself. You have the Six of Wands here, which is your victory, your success. You achieved a goal. The Seven of Wands is you standing up for yourself when someone challenges what you've done here in the Six of Wands, right? So you're going to have to stand up for yourself there. There's that energy. And then over here, you had the four of swords, which is that the next energy that comes after the three of swords. I was saying you need that balance in between the three of swords and the five of swords, right? The four of swords, there we go again, because you're very balanced in your emotions, right? The four of swords, you can take that break, you can step outside of the situation, think rationally. Two of wands, plan. I feel like you did though, and that's why it's not, I'm not sure why the three of swords, but again, it's the high priestess. It's not my business. You have the prince of swords as well as the prince of wands, which would be the knights, right? The princes are the knights. I think the princesses are the pages. The knight of swords and the knight of wands. The knight of swords is a very combative energy, right? This person wants to argue. They want to go back and forth because they've been hurt. So you could be the one that's in the knight of swords energy, especially because you're having to defend yourself here. So you could be a little ticked off. That's, the energy of the revenge. It makes sense. The energies go in sequence. The person in the five of swords that's wanting to get their lick back and they're in revenge mode, they're not in revenge mode for no reason. They're in revenge mode because they've been hurt. The three of swords, right? And then from that three of swords and that five of swords, the energy just continues to grow until you're ticked off and you can't take it anymore. You have to say something. And in this energy, you definitely have to say something. The seven of wands, defending yourself. It almost feels like it causes a fight, a dispute, maybe not a physical altercation, but I feel like there's two people that you are having to argue and debate with. Two people. It almost feels like two younger people. whoever, because you're coming out as the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. These two people are knights, so they're much younger than you. These could be employees. If this is not, because we're doing your money, career, and finances. So it could be work if you run the business and these are your employees, or you're the manager or something like that. This could be an argument. Someone's doing something intentionally to your business, something like that. But overall, I feel like it's not the Tower, so it's not a new energy to you. I feel like you were aware of it. The High Priestess knows everything, just doesn't say anything, right? Again, another energy of Libra. You may have a very significant Libra placement, typically your moon or your rising or your south node. You've already done it before. You've already, been Libra in a previous lifetime. And I said you were most compatible with Libra in regards to your money. Lots of Libra energy here. So we'll leave this one here for now, Capricorn, Earth signs. I did love readings for you guys yesterday and over the weekend. I did daily energy for you, some of you guys yesterday as well, so make sure you check those out. We'll continue to do energy reads and love readings all throughout the remainder of the week. Make sure you have your notifications on for that. Thank you so much for hanging out and sharing some of this lovely Wednesday with me, Earth signs. I appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Why was I saying Gemini? I don't know. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.